What is up, guys? Long time no see. No, I'm not wearing the shirt and tie today. I'm wearing normal clothes because I'm about to go out after this video. Why? Because I like to enjoy my life, and so can you. Because I'm going to be showing you guys the 10K Instagram DM strategy on how to convert from IG to OF so you too can print and fucking go buy bags. Fucking enjoy your life. Stop being depressed, motherfuckers. All right, now let's get right into it. So, as usual, guys, going to talk about what I'm going to cover in this video. So first of all, I'm going to be talking about the psychology behind high converting Instagram DMs, the exact template that's working right now in 2025 that I have tried and tested on my own models and my clients. And stay tuned till the end of this video because I have a surprise for you guys. I know you like free shit, so fucking watch till the end. All right, and then we're going to talk about how to identify the followers that are most likely to convert and the exact sequence that I use to basically get them frothing at the mouth, bro. How to go from the IG straight to the OF. Now, a few things. There's few prerequisites that I'm going to be assuming for this video. Number one, you have a decently sized Instagram page. And number two, you have grown that yourself. So your model has a page and she has followers on that page. If that doesn't include you, fucking click off this video and go watch my previous videos because this is not going to help you at all. This is for the people that are already doing IG decently. They're just not able to convert from the IG to the OF. All right, let's get straight into it. First of all, this is one of my clients. Now, in a week, we literally got him from like making $500 to 10K. Here are my vouchers, guys. As usual, I always go over the results and my screenshots. As you can see, 3.4 million views. Light work. This is what I've been doing the last 30 days. Dates are right here. Again, look, I'm not going to go over this too much, but you guys can see, all right? I know what the fuck I'm doing on IG. All right, so let's get right into it. So what's the problem with what you guys are currently doing? So the main issue is that you guys are digging yourselves into a hole with the current way that you guys are approaching DMs. So, this might be followers, guys that like just hit you up and, they're interested clearly, potential subs. And, the common strategy is to basically just be like, all right, straight to OF, funnel, funnel, funnel. And then they don't convert over. And you're just like, why? Well, I'm going to break that down. So first things first is that you never want to lead with the offer, right? Like, you never just want to DM them something like this, hey, handsome, want to buy pics. That sounds so fucking body. No girl actually talks like that. Do you know what I mean? Clearly a VA is just on the account, just fucking copy pasting messages. That's it. All right. Like generic messages, like they don't work. If they work, you wouldn't be watching this video, right? Like all you're doing is just spamming them. You're just begging them for money, literally. You're not, as I've spoken about this previously in my previous video, I said that the key to OnlyFans is that you have to create a parasocial relationship in the mind of the sub with the model. Saying something like, oh, just go to my OF. It doesn't do that. Same thing with OF. Like, stop begging in your DMs. Like, what you guys need to be doing is creating a value ladder. It works very similarly to scripts, guys. If any of you guys have any decent OF knowledge, you guys would know what scripts are. When your chatters are talking to these subs, you slowly edge them, you get them frothing. You start off slow, ask them for like 5, 10, 15, $20. It follows a sequence and it slowly builds up. It's the same concept with Instagram DMs. Why would it be any different? Well, you're doing the same thing. You're chatting to them on the OF, you're chatting to them on the Instagram. You're just trying to get different things out of them. On the OF, you're trying to milk them for money. On Instagram, you're trying to get them from the IG to the OF so you can milk them for more money. That's how you print, right? Now, like, you guys might be like wondering, like, how do I do that? Well, first of all, you need to identify what you guys are currently doing wrong. Okay? Like, these are things you guys need to stop doing. You need to stop direct offers, like straight, like, hey, go to my OF. And what you need to be doing is creating that ladder. So how do we do that? You need to use personalized messages And that's what helps create that value, that I get to know them, ask them questions, like, not that the sequence has to be super long, and I'll go into this more in depth later in the video, but you have to spark curiosity, right? Like, it's like, fuck, like, what else is there to you? It's like, you can't just be an OF chick. This is what I need you guys to understand. In 2025, you can't just be another OF chick. There's millions, there's so much porn. The Our society now is so over sexualized. There's sexuality wherever you go, whether you're watching ads on TV, whether you're going to work, whether you work a corporate job. I worked a corporate job. I would go in there, girls would be wearing like shit that you might even see clubbing. Like, it was crazy. There's so much over sexualization now and stimulation. It's just like, what makes you different? Like, what are you giving me that I can't just go like online and search up, on X sites? So this is the framework. So the value curiosity bridge framework, guys. So what we want to do is that the initial message has to be something valuable without asking for something in return. You know, it's just like, you have to just give them something without expecting anything, which makes them want to give you something back. That's human nature. You guys need to understand human psychology a little bit. This is basic shit, all right? I'm not fucking trying to teach you guys psychology. Relax. Jesus, all right? At the end of the day, guys, we're selling nudes for money. Like, it's not that complicated, okay? So, how we're going to convert to the OnlyFans, the path is deliver value, build curiosity, and then hopefully they convert over. Now, I'm going to be teaching you guys the difference between leading with the offer and building a genuine connection with the follower slash sub. So, this is the exact template that I used to generate 10K in a week. So, like, hey, I'm going to read it out. Hey, Justin, just wanted to say I noticed you've been engaging with my content for a while and I really appreciate it. I actually just posted some exclusive ask content that I think you'd really enjoy. Check my latest post and let me know what you think. Now, this message is so good. Why? Because, first of all, you're not telling them to go to the OF. You're not asking them for money directly. Okay, you're thanking them for engaging with your content, because that's something a girl would do. A genuine feminine girl, if you did something for her, be like, oh, like, thank you, I appreciate that. And you guys have to remember, in these minds, these guys yearn for connection. Your subs, at the end of the day, yearn for a connection with your model. If you don't build that, if you don't nurture that, how are you guys gonna get them to sub and give your money? Like, stop begging for it. Okay, like, this is what separates guys that make 1K a month versus the guys that make 100K a month. Understanding these subtle nuance differences. And this applies to OF everywhere, not even just Instagram, guys. All right, now how can you implement this on scale without spending hours in the DMs? All right, first thing is you got to identify and categorize your followers based on engagement and demographics. So, this is just go on your IG account, look at the stats, look at the guys that are commenting the most, it's, hitting you up the most, etc., etc. That's the easiest way to do it. After that, you want to personalize your messages, so craft tailored messages using follower specific details. Like, maybe you saw this guy commented like a bunch of shit. Maybe like make a joke about it. Like, hey, I saw you comment XYZ. That was really funny. Some shit like a girl would say, like, giggle, send laugh emojis, etc., etc. And then after that, you guys want to track and optimize. You want to once you build out a bank of DMs that you've been sending these guys, you want to have that in like a Google sheet or a spreadsheet, get a VA to do it, whatever, and look at the responses that you're getting back from that bank of messages. For example, if you have a bank of 10 messages, look at it. Which ones converted the most? Which one got the most responses back? And then once you figure that out, it's literally just copy paste. And then you can copy paste. All right. Then you can just get a fucking VA to do that. I bet. And you keep doing that until the process breaks, until you're not getting conversions anymore. Then it's like, okay, what do I need to change up? Again, with Instagram, guys, this is what separates Instagram versus other traffic methods like Reddit and Twitter, is that you have to be very precise. Instagram is the most simple platform, but it requires the most brain power. And it's still not that hard. Just watch my videos, you will learn. Okay, you have to be precise with what you're doing. Move with purpose, okay? All right. So when we implemented the system for my client, we started with just 20 messages per day and we scaled to 50 as we started to track the responses, see what was doing well, what was not doing well. And this generated literally 127 new subs in the first week. Like, literally just off the sub price alone, this dude make like 10K. Like, right here. 500, 10K. All right, so what are the next steps for you guys? All right. First of all, you want to create personalized messages. Number two, once you've created personalized messages, and this will depend on your model's niche, her personal brand, etc. So whether she's a gym chick, she likes to cook, etc. She likes to go out. So based on what her audience and demographic like, based on that, you have to create the personalized messages. There's no one shoe fits all. Okay, don't just go on ChatGPT and just like ask for some like random like AI generated shit. It's not gonna work. Number two, identify the engaged followers. So like I said, who are the guys that are regularly DMing you? Who are the guys that are regularly commenting, etc., etc., etc. After that, send the value message, track the responses, and then you follow the curiosity message. So, for example, you might let them sit on it for a day or two, build up that intrigue, curiosity, or maybe they'll reply. I'm also going to show you guys what to do if they don't reply. What are the follow-up messages you can send without looking like a bot? And to do this, like I said, if you guys have been watching from the start and you're a real one, I'm going to be giving you guys my exact DM conversion kit. All right. So it's going to look like a little bit like this. 10 message sequences, like I said, and it's going to have variations to convert in DM. So you guys can literally take this, and then depending on what your model's niche is or what her personal brand is, you guys can obviously use AI to help you. I want to emphasize that, to help you. All right. Create personalized messages based on your model. All right. So you guys can use that as a template. And I'm going to give you guys a 7-day follow-up sequence for non-responders, for the guys that don't respond, and a full implementation guide. All right, so this is absolutely free, guys. I built this out just for you guys. This is the exact one that I use. DM me for it, and I'll not only give you the kit, I'm also going to give you an audit of your Instagram. I'll go through your model's Instagram and I'll tell you what to fix up, what's still working, what's not working. Absolutely free, guys. Doesn't cost you anything. Just DM me for that. As usual, guys, I'm doing my best to save you. I want you guys to be going out, enjoying your night outs. I want you guys to be getting on the bags. I want you guys to be getting those tables. I want to see you guys win, because when you guys win, I win. That's it. Simple as that. All right. And I'm not a dickhead, so I'm not going to go over these again. All right. I'm printing. Shut the fuck up. And like I said, guys, if you're interested in working with me one-on-one and you guys really enjoy the content, fill in the type form. Link will be below. And comment the Telegram username. I will hit you up. And peace. That's it, guys. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll see you in the next video.